Hello everyone, welcome all you guys. This is me Aditya, your master teacher of mathematics, and we are preparing for IIT JEE mains. Now, if your target is 2024 or 2025, you can watch this video. This is for you. And we are solving a mains question 2023 problem. All right, this question has came in 12th April morning shift, and just to give you a brief, we were having somewhere around 120 questions in all, including all the shifts. And out of these 120 questions, 75 were planes, which we do not have to practice because planes is now out of syllabus for CBC as well as for mains. All right, guys. So let's start working on this problem. So question is lambda belongs to Z. Those who do not know, capital Z shows integer. Small z shows complex number. Where A vector is given as lambda I cap plus J cap minus K cap. B vector is given over here. Now C vector in such a way that A plus B plus C vector cross C is 0. Let's first discuss this part and then we will read the next statement. So if I'm having A vector plus B vector plus C vector cross C vector is equals to 0. Just make a note of the concept that we are going to use. So what I'm going to do, take an advantage of a concept which says if you will multiply a vector, if you will have a cross product of a vector with itself, it will have its zero. So basic multiplication, that if I will write down this way, a vector plus b vector cross c, breaking it into two parts like this, plus from here, breaking from here, plus c cross c equals to 0. So the concept is, I repeat again, if you will take a cross product of a vector with itself, it will become 0. This is very important concept, guys, and this becomes 0. Hence, what we are going to have? A vector plus B vector cross C is equals to 0. Now, second concept, which we are going to apply over here, that if cross product of two vectors is 0, clearly means both are parallel to each other. Hence, we can say from here, A vector plus B vector and C vector are parallel to each other. Two concepts we have used. Concept number three. Now, and since they are parallel, how we will take the advantage of this? Guys, if you have observed all the five videos which I have formed on vector algebra and 3D geometry, you will see again and again, they're asking the same concept. Vector product, dot product. If they are parallel vectors, then what it will be? All these concepts are repeated again and again in every question. So if you watch all videos, you will understand the task for clearing mains is super easy. And this chapter is definitely 20% weightage. So make sure that you are mastering this one. All right. So if they are parallel, then what you will do? You will write down that C vector, if two vectors are parallel, then one of them will be lambda times of other vector. So concept number three that we have used over here. Now we will write down C vector is equals to lambda times of. Now point to be noted. In this question, they have already used lambda, this particular term. So I will use alpha. So instead of lambda, let's use alpha. All right. So C vector is alpha times of A plus B. Now what is A plus B? Let's first figure this out. So over here, if you will check what is A plus B. Now, concept number four. If we are adding two vectors, then their I cap component added together. So lambda I plus 3i is lambda plus 3. Similarly, components of j will get added together. J vector minus j vector cancelled out, so 0j. Minus k plus 2k is 1k. I hope concept number 4 is very clear to you. When we add two vectors, then component of the same direction gets added, like I with I, j with j, k with k. This is your a plus b, which I am going to substitute in the given problem. So lambda plus 3i, lambda plus 3i cap plus k cap. Now what next? We have taken advantage, we have taken use of everything which was given till now. After this, I am going to use this one, that a dot c is minus 17 and b dot c is minus 20. So I'm writing over here a dot c A dot C is minus 17. Now, concept number 5. If we are taking dot product, then let's write it over here. What is A vector? A vector is lambda plus j minus k. So let me write it over here. Lambda I cap plus j cap minus k. This is A vector. Taking the dot product with C vector, which is alpha times of lambda plus 3 I, and if alpha will also multiply over here, so alpha times of k vector. All right, I just multiplied alpha in both. So what is dot product saying? That when we take dot product of two vectors, then component of this, then we will take multiplication of only same direction, because I dot I is 1, I dot j is 0. All right. So lambda I with this one will give you alpha lambda times of lambda plus 3 plus there is 0j over here. So 0j into 1j, j dot j is 1, 0 into 1 is 0. Minus 1 times of alpha is minus alpha, which is equals to minus 17. Alright, guys, you have to solve this one first. Now, this is the equation number 1 that we are having. Now, they are also having one more thing, that b dot c vector b dot c vector is equals to minus 20. Let me just cross verified. Yeah, minus. What is b vector? If you will check 3i minus j plus 2k. 3i minus j plus 2k. Now we are multiplying, taking dot product with alpha times of lambda plus 3 and alpha times of k cap minus 20. So what is the dot product? Taking dot of the same direction. I with I, j with j, k with k. So 3 into alpha times of lambda plus 3 and minus 1j into 0j is 0 and 2 into alpha is 2 alpha is equals to minus 20. Now guys, we are having two equations and two variables which we have to solve. All right, this is what is needed to solve this is what we are having to solve it. All right, so from here, I will take a relation. I will make a relation between alpha and beta, and I will get the value. Once I will get the value of alpha and beta, I will have an answer. All right. So from here, what we are having? 3 alpha lambda. Now it's a task. It's a calculative. You will say it will take some time. 3 alpha into 3 is 9 alpha plus 2 alpha is equals to minus 20. From here, we are having 3 alpha lambda plus 11 alpha is equals to minus 20. Now, there is some kind of intuition I'm having. Alpha can be 1, minus 1, but very sure that whatever we are going to have, we are creating. Let's just imagine if alpha is equals to 1, then what we will have? 3 into alpha plus we will have 11 is equals to minus 20. Sending on the other side, minus 31 you will have, right? So probably I'm not expecting alpha or lambda as a non-integer values. So if I will take, let's do one thing then. If I will take alpha is equals to minus 1. Sorry, yeah. If I will take alpha equals to minus 1 over here. My mistake. So if I will take alpha is equals to minus 1, then what will happen? If I will take alpha equals to minus 1, then minus alpha into minus 1 into 3 is minus 3 lambda plus we will have 11 into minus 1 is minus 11 is equals to minus 20. Now, if you will check, minus 3 lambda is equals to minus 20 plus 11. This will give you minus 3 lambda is equals to minus 9. From here, I am having lambda equal to 3. Probably this can be answer. Now, instead of solving this equation, I will go back and cross verify over here. Alpha equals to minus 1, lambda equal to 3. This is just hidden trial. All right. Alpha equals to minus 1 and lambda equal to 3. Let's check this one. Alpha equals to minus 1 over here. So minus 1 into 3. Minus 1 into 3. Alpha is 3. Lambda is 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. I'm just praying to God that this will work out. Otherwise, I have to invest some more time. 0. I think my prayer has been listened out. Minus of minus 1 becomes plus 1. And you will see 6 into 3, 18, 18 into minus 1. Minus 18 plus 1 is minus 17. And this technique is called as reading examiner's mind. Because I thought the examiner, if they had created this value, they must be in the integer. And I generally start with alpha equals to 1 and minus 1. All right. So from here, we are having alpha is equals to minus 1 and lambda is equals to 3. If we have got this, we have got the value of C. And what we have to do? So C will be equals to, over here putting the values. So alpha equals to minus 1 minus lambda equal to 3. 3 plus 3 is 6i plus k. So ultimately, what is C vector? Minus 6i minus k cap. All right, this is C vector. If you read the question, we have to take a cross product with this one. Okay, so writing this one again. So what they're asking is calculate the magnitude of C cross lambda I plus j minus k cap, magnitude of this whole square. And just cross verify. Lambda I, yeah, exactly. What we have calculated as C vector is minus 6i minus k, and lambda value is 3. So cross of 3i plus j minus k square. Now, before I calculate the magnitude square, I will write down the method to calculate the cross product. So I am just calculating the cross product over here. After that, you can take magnitude square. So minus 6, 0, and minus 1. Make sure that you are putting focus over here. No calculation mistake is allowed in the examination. Over here, 3, 1, and minus 1. All right. Now solve the calculative part and then you will get the answer. So this is equals to, I will put a symbol of magnitude ka square. Solving for I, when you solve for I, it's exactly same technique you have solved for determinant. So eliminate the row and column of I cap. What you will be left with this? Then cross multiply. 0 into minus 1 is 0. Minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is 1 I cap. Similarly, you guys will solve for j cap. Eliminate the row and column for j. Okay. Eliminate the column, row and column for j. What you will left is 6, minus 1, 3, and minus 1. So I'm writing over here minus j cap of minus 6 into minus 1 is 6 minus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. You will be having 6 minus of minus 3 is 9 minus j cap. All right. And then similarly, you will solve for k cap. I hope guys it is clear to you also. So what I'm going to do, eliminate the row and column for k cap. What you will be left with is this. Okay. So what is this? Minus 6 k cap times of minus 6 and minus 3 into 0. So you are having minus 6 k cap. All we are left with is take the magnitude and the root of it. Okay. So you are having 1 square is 1 and this is 81 and this is 36. Take a root of it. All right. So just give me one moment. Let me cross verify if we have done any calculation error or not. Yes. Minus 1 here, minus 1 here. Let me just cross verify. Yeah, perfectly correct. You can just cross verify from your side if there is any calculation mistake. You guys can let me know in the chat box also. But I guess I have not done any calculation mistake. 6 minus or minus 3 is 9. Just let me cross verify for you guys. Okay. Hold on a minute. So either you guys can let me know in the comment box or in the chat box. Just confirming the calculation wala part. All right. I guess some mistake in calculation we have done. Right. No, we have not done any calculation. We are perfectly right. We are perfectly right, guys. It just in question. Yeah, perfectly correct. It just I have, yeah, perfectly correct over here. All right. So what we are going to have is 1 plus 81 is 82. 82 plus 36 is 8. And this is 118. All right. Now, just to confirm you why I got this confusion, because I have seen this question for mains, but I slightly have changed this question. And in mains, what they were having is plus k cap over here. That's why I was just confirming you at the last moment. They were having plus k, and that's why they're having different answer. But need not to worry. We have taken minus k, and that's why we are having different answer from what the question is. But otherwise, we had them perfectly correct. So this all. I hope you have enjoyed and you have learned the video. I'll be coming back with the next question, 7 and 8 tomorrow. So stay tuned. This is all for today, and let me know your request if you want me to make any conceptual video. Please specify that this chapter and this particular concept we are going to have. So I've got one request from the chapter probability. So I'll be discussing class 11, class 12 probability combined in a conceptual form. That's all for the day. See you all tomorrow.